Whew. Man, this music is all over the fucking place. I feel like if the archives are just tell me when everybody dies, I feel like it's probably just one more. So let's go ahead and try to knock that out. If there's one after that, we'll take a break. "14th Machine War, Pearl Harbor Descent. The name of the mission entrusted to the YorHa soldiers. Was there ever such furious gunfire? Such bombings that continued without pause? Our target is the machine server under Mount Kaala, and our situation is dire. We need reinforcement. Singular. Requesting deployment at once. We just need one extra person." Number 2 speaks quickly, yet calmly, which is all the more remarkable considering the hostile army closing in on our position. But the command center and the orbiting satellite informs us no reinforcements will be forthcoming. Not even one reinforcement. We are abandoned. We are alone. It's so easy to do from up there. From the satellite, from the moon. "I'll do whatever is necessary," says Lily with a grim smile. Dahlia and Margaret quickly nod in agreement, as does number 16. They decided to join the rear guard, staying behind to be our shield, even though it comes at the cost of their own lives. Regardless, they all agreed without hesitation. For we in the vanguard would be joining them in death soon enough. Without another word, we turn our backs on each other and take up positions. We know this is the end. Dahlia and the others will buy us time to reach the gate at Kaala's peak. That's spelled wrong. Is it? No, it's the apostrophe S at the end that's throwing me off. But no, I think that is consistent with the other spellings. Never mind, sorry. Wait, no. Yeah, no, it should be K-A-apostrophe-A-L-A. I'm right. Don't gaslight me. That's wrong. Anyways. Beyond that lies an elevator, and beyond that is the server. If we can destroy it, we'll deal a devastating blow to machine lifeforms throughout the Pacific region. But as I notice number 21 scowling at the elevator, I start to have a bad feeling about the final stage of our mission. "Go on," she says. "I've got this." We crowd into the elevator as she begins hacking the terminal. She doesn't need to tell us what's happening. It's clear the elevator won't descend all the way to the server unless someone stays behind to control it. "Enemies incoming. They're almost on us." As I speak, I suddenly find myself leaping from the elevator and taking up a position at number 21's side, almost as if my body is out of my control. Something is wrong. Something... "I'll back up number 21, I cry. "The rest of you take out that server." The doors close on my friends. The last thing I see is the face of my captain, Rose. She looks concerned, but then the doors shut, and she is no more. That was the last time I ever saw them. But it's alright. I'm going to finish this, one way or the other. The only sounds we hear are distant explosions and the rasp of number 21's breathing. "Thank you," she whispers, "for staying with me." I look at her eyes and see the telltale red of a logic virus infection. I was right after all. I sigh softly as I draw my weapon. I've seen comrades infected before. That's why I couldn't leave her to die alone. The vaccine she gave Lily is already ineffective. The enemy has evolved. They studied number 21's patterns and developed a new resistance. No one can save her now. "When the elevator reaches the server," begins number 21 weakly. "Then I'll give you peace," I reply. The elevator moves ever lower, creating a countdown on number 21's life. How much time has passed? How much could possibly be left? Too long to wait, yet not long enough for regret. A massive explosion echoes in the distance as the hall slowly shakes. It's the final act of Lily and the others in the rear guard. They just overloaded their own fusion reactors. The sound of our comrade's demise slowly fades from our ears. As it does, number 21 reaches up and slowly removes her goggles. "I'm glad I got to meet you," she says. Her eyes are so red, but not completely. There's still a little of herself left. And while it is... "Don't worry," I say. "I'll be with you soon." She smiles as my words reach her ears. As soon as the elevator touches down, I fire a bullet into number 21's brain. I watch the thing that used to be her tumble to the ground. I stare at the gun I hold in trembling hands. I press it to my temple. This will end it all. The war, my meaningless existence, all of it. It will finally be over. Unforgivable, 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 unforgivable. Your comrades sacrifice themselves and fight to the last breath. They feel suffering, they feel sadness, they feel pain and terror, and yet you would surrender now? Unforgivable. The voice is a battlefield curse, telling those who survive to see their mission through no matter what. It is another me crying out. I scream at the top of my lungs and race down the hall. I'll show you. If you're going to push me, I'll show you. You'll only be satisfied if it ends with more killing. I leap into the fray with weapons in both hands. Here I am. Here I am. Kill me. As I scream, an explosion suddenly rises up and sweeps everything away. A soft wind touches my cheek. I smell fire. I smell ash. The explosion in the server room was powerful enough to take out Mount Koala itself, reducing the once proud summit to a smoking crater. The machines immediately drop to the ground and stop moving. I look out over the scorched earth. Lily? Number 16? Rose? Number 2? Are any of you? Sorry. Waiting for the neighbors. I am the only one left. The only one. I was alive because I had been afraid to die. I begin to giggle. It's a mad thing, crazed even to my own ears. I'll join you soon. You promised to join her soon. How could I have said such vain, laughable words, such lies? I laugh. I stand in the smoke and the flame and laugh until I think my very throat will tear itself in two. I blink. Daylight drifts through the smoke. I've been standing here all night. My laughter finally depleted, I force myself to my feet. I'm the coward who stayed behind. The coward who lived. Now it's my job to carry on the will of those who fought at my side. Since I can't kill myself, I have to fight until someone does it for me. I'll endure every hardship. I'll kill every machine I find. This is my cross to bear. I walk slowly into the west, dragging my broken body along. Number 16, number 21, number 4. I'm sorry I'm still alive. But I'll be joining you as soon as I finish some things up. Boy, oh boy! I'm glad we got that last dialogue, because I was saying, like, I hope we find out more about A2, and that was mostly just Anemone, and we find out a little bit about A2 from Anemone's perspective, but the fact that we get to actually see A2 reflect on all of that, and feel very similar survivor's guilt to Anemone. Whew. It's not fun, but it's very interesting and very compelling character work. Attacker 2, specialized in close-quarter combat, was programmed to have a neutral personality. Attacker number 2 took command of the squadron after the death of its original captain, number 1. Despite issuing many questionable commands during her initial time in a leadership role, she eventually formed a working relationship with the Resistance and succeeded in destroying the enemy server located on Mount Koala. While the experimental YorHa unit number 2 possessed great growth and adaptability abilities, she also deserted her post following the destruction of the server, and as of this moment, she has yet to be apprehended. Our R&D group is currently conducting further research to determine whether or not there were issues with this model's personality settings. The missing experimental unit, now designated A2, will be handled by the Type E division. Oh, those are the executors. Oh, we're going to fight some of them soon? That's bad. That's, ooh, uh-oh. Whoa. Bad. And descent summary. 14th Machine War, Pearl Harbor descent summary. For this descent, 12 experimental YorHa units were deployed to destroy the server located inside Mount Koala on Oahu Island. Oh, yeah, straight up Hawaii. Oh, I'm going to be embarrassed if Mount Koala is a real place, which it probably is if this is on Oahu. Shoot, like, that's still my best guess for how it's pronounced, but now, if it's a real-life place that I'm mispronouncing, I'm going to feel more bad. This channel's educational. Give me a second.
We are doing Mount Koala.
Ooh. Ooh. Alright, we need to we need multiple sources to verify. But I think that's how you pronounce the... I actually learned this recently. It's not technically an apostrophe. It is a separate punctuation mark that has its own name. I don't remember the name of it, but it is a separate thing. And I think, yeah, it's usually just a pause, so that does check out, but I need to hear one more person say, well, this guy's appalling.
Welcome back. Today we're back here on the west side, and the plan is to head up to way up there. Mount Kala, the highest one.
Alright, that's a bald white guy, so I trust his pronunciation a little bit less. But that is still two sources, and now we'll check one of those YouTube pronunciation websites that's usually bullshit, but we'll listen anyways.
Kala.
I don't think that's correct. I think that first one is... I mean, it's still, they're all still close. I got the pronunciation of the A's correctly, and I believe it is very close to just a slight pause at the apostrophe. So, I was correct, which feels good. Yes. Mount Kaala. Yeah, cool. Alright. However, they encountered heavy enemy anti-air defenses during the initial stage of the mission, resulting in the death of all but 4 squad members. The remaining units then joined up with members of a local resistance movement and decided to continue the mission despite their initial losses. Even in the face of a fierce enemy counterstrike and overwhelming numerical odds, a handful of units managed to reach the target location, at which point Unit Number 4 overloaded her fusion reactor and destroyed the enemy server. While the destruction of the server attack struck a blow against enemy forces, the true purpose of this operation was to monitor and research how the experimental YorHa units behaved during battle. This information would then be studied and integrated into new YorHa models once the project were to proceed past the experimental phase. One note of concern: it has been verified that the black box signal of the experimental unit Attacker Number 2 remains live, due to the possibility of the unit being captured and compromised by the enemy, and due to the unit's existence itself being a matter of the highest level of confidentiality. It has been decided that it is to be recovered, or disposed of, by the Type E division once that group is fully operational. Now that checks out why the YorHa models are getting unit data, but none of Anemone's. I guess we got Anemone, but none of her buddies. Whew. It looks like we're gonna have 2 more novel sections, judging by those percentages. Curious when those will come in. All right. Any other side quests to gather up on the map? Ooh, there's one over here. Nope, that's the Coliseum. I have no idea how long this route is actually going to be. But why don't we try to knock those out? Emil's back! Emil's good. We're all good here. Whew, that is a relief, because I was really feeling the all joy is gone aspect of things when I noticed Emil was gone, but Emil's back. Why don't we... shit, which one? Where was the sorting trouble? Let's do Popola's errand first, and then we'll pick up sorting trouble on the way back, where the guy's probably dead. I've played enough NieR. I know about 70% of the time, if someone goes, hey, could you go try to find my friend, you go to where the person was last seen, and they're dead. I know how it goes. Alright. Which direction? No, that's not. I always think that is going to pull up the mini-map, because it does in a lot of other games, but not here. Okay, yeah, out here and to the left, it looks like is going to be the best place to pick. And yeah, to be fair, I have not... checked out this area a lot. Since I'm in the desert, I guess I should do some general scanning also. Do lip service to that quest, which is still active, right? Because of the fucker. That's a weird thing to say, but what I mean by that is the fucker who gave me the quest is still looking for it, even though all the other quest givers are fucking dead. That guy couldn't be bothered to die, even though it's like my least favorite quest in the whole game. Ah, shit. Is it underground stuff? I forget. Is that where, Jackass's secret tunnel system was? Because it's not on the main map. Hang on, what did she specifically say? I only remember desert. I thought she said, like, the complex. Oh, I already have 2. Cool, okay. So they're gonna be around. They're probably not just in the tunnels. Oh boy. That auto pickup item thing I'm starting to realize could be pretty handy. Obviously, like, I'm sure the fandom has already gone nuts with the presumption of this. I was honestly curious if we would get, and hopeful that we would get, confirmation of Anemone and A2, like, being a couple. Because that was the vibe I initially got when Anemone was like, oh my god, you look just like my friend number 2. Please tell me anything you hear about them. And now we have all that context, it seems like, no, it's just they happen to be the only 2 survivors of a really traumatic war experience. Again, that doesn't preclude the idea, and we could certainly ship them now if we wanted. But I don't know. Having 6-0 ask out another operator has given us precedence for queer characters being in the game, and I think I was like, oh, I wonder if that'll actually like be in the spotlight at some point, and it looks like not yet. But you never know. There's not a lot of men to choose from, so if we're telling love stories, it's like it's probably going to be quits. It's a Signalis situation. We can get one man as a treat, but then everyone else is a hot woman, and people like to bang, so it's going to happen at some point. Yeah, damn, thinking about it, I think anyone who is, anyone who enjoys the plot of Automata really got to give Signalis a try, for anyone who has not. This game, I think, is significantly more famous than Signalis, although if you've been on my channel for a while, I never shut up about Signalis, so it's no news that I am pitching it. But if you're new to the channel and you're only tuning in because you want to watch someone play through a game you already know, then this is my weekly thing where I tell someone to go play Signalis. I think I will die if I don't do that at least once a week for the rest of my life. So I'm glad to check that one off the list. I know they gave us an area to look in, but I'm curious what... Okay, what the fuck is the deal with this? From a game design perspective, why is this little inlet here? Is it just to have one extra item? This is really... This has always thrown me off, that we just get this little tiny thing. There's usually an enemy in here, too, but I guess not right now. I don't trust that. Those axes bigger than they were before? Feels like they are. Yeah, shit, not that way. Where's the caves? Is there something there? Yeah, there's something. Not a flower, though. Alright. Ow. Alright, now I may not be able to see the tunnel system on the map, but I can see what direction I'm looking. Okay, I need to go towards the right. Is this good? Further right? How are we feeling? Hard to tell. Why don't we go this direction and see where it goes? Oh, that guy jumped real far. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't seem that seems incorrect. That's fine. That's not okay. That wasn't on the way to the final boss, also, was it? Not final boss. What am I talking about? Where we first fought Adam and Eve. Or I guess Eve was the final boss of one route, so it's not entirely wrong to say. That's not what I meant to say, is the main thing. But on the way to the Adam-Eve arena... Oh, box. Never thought to look that direction. Animal bait. Useless. Some gold. Didn't need that. Okay, and then where the fuck is the delivery thing, too? Am I even close to that, either? Yes. Right, because that's where Jackass is. In fact, it sounds like I might have to check in with Jackass. Let's just go ahead and do that, so we do something in the span of 15 minutes. Hey, man. What? That delivery guy? Yeah, he was here. He brought me a broken water purifier, which I already repaired and returned to him. We took it out to the storage facility forever ago. You tell me he's still not back? Our storage facility is over in the city ruins. Helps keep it safe from enemy attacks and all that noise. Hell, it could still be there for all I know. Let me show you where it is. Thank you. New music, new rendition. Maybe A2 just has separate music. That's cool. What are the odds that if we don't replace our fuel filter fast enough, we get a bad ending? Because I don't want that to happen. So maybe we just we'll save first in case we're moving the plot too far forward. But we'll save, talk to Pascal, at least replace that. But that might switch us back over to 9S. I'm curious, can 9S complete all the same quests that A2 can? Because that would be funny. Now we're in the... I don't think that's going to happen. Let's save here so that we can reload our save and teleport directly to Pascal's camp if we do get a timeout. But I think we can get our housing complex. And then, yeah, looking at the map more and more, I think I gotta go... Little Moosey. Gotta head to where we fought Adam and Eve. I guess we didn't fight Eve. I've been uploading the first couple parts of the playthrough, and Eve just shows up, and I just goes, "Ah, not a second one. Fuck this. We're out of here." Hey, I'm really glad I quick saved because it looked like the game just crashed. Well, the music's beautiful, but also fuck me, guys. Get right back in there. I can't tell every single thing that's being said, but I think we're getting English lyrics to some of these songs, which is interesting because I actually, again, uploading previous parts. On Route B, during the Adam Eve fight, I was like, oh, you can hear them singing "This Cannot Continue" over and over and over again. How did I not notice that the first time? I didn't notice it the first time because it is warbled robot speech in Route A. It's not until Route B that you can actually start understanding it, which I thought was pretty neat. You guys still doing okay over here, by the way? I haven't forgotten you. Oh, I did forget about that fucking chest, though. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Why are you here? Yeah, you guys are the same. Assholes. I'm also curious. There's not a chance that she's capable of hacking, right? Yeah, okay. It is interesting that the, Hack into Robot Coliseum is on the map as A2, even though she wouldn't be able to do anything there. But I did want to double check if that was actually true, which it is. It would seem. Yeah, you looked new. Upgraded weapons, pretty good, pretty fun to use. Good time had by all, except for the dead people. Alright, yeah, we're getting close to that. Although, is that the boss fight? Oh, no, there's a secret entrance out of the boss fight arena, right? Is that where we gotta go?
Those desert roses the twins wanted should be around here somewhere. But finding them is going to be a serious pain. Why are they running such dangerous missions in the first place?
I hope I didn't miss out on any cool... Holy shit! God, that screams never... I was about to say never gonna get old, and by that I mean... I'd never want to hear it again in my life. So the opposite of that, kind of. I hope we didn't miss out on any cool dialogue from the first time we were asked to go get stuff. And then I just had it all. Thank you. Anyways. Oh shit. Ah shit. Level up. Please stop. Please stop. I didn't think more would spawn in the middle. God damn it! That one didn't... I guess I dodged out of the explosion. That was fun. Can I please just pick shit up? Oh, that guy hasn't even noticed I'm here. Maybe that means more won't spawn until he's dead. Ah, shit. Okay, it looks like this is infinite. Which, hey, I guess good place to grind. Now I'm killing you. Thank you. Alright. I'm out of here, fuckers. Oh, are all these dots? Okay. Take some of the guesswork away, but alright, I'm fine with that. Hey. What do you mean they're right here on the map? Oh, they're over there. Okay. At least one of them is over there. How are there two? Oh, there's a little ledge down there. I don't see a glowy. And I'm dead, so that didn't work out super well for me, but... I'm gonna have to go back down there. Okay, is it right here? Hey, nice. Okay.
That's it for the desert roses. Time to head back.
That one seems like a specifically an A2 quest. I'm surprised that there's so much dialogue that feels A2-y, but doesn't specify. I don't know. I'm curious. Can you have A2 say all of that, and then we go back to 9S, and 9S is like, here are all those roses you asked for. These just got handed off to me at some point. I don't really know when it happened. Oh boy, I'm also realizing 9S wants to kill A2, A2 wants to die. Chance... hold up your hand if you've heard this one before. I don't know if this NieR story is going to have a super happy ending. I know the fucking artifact isn't going to be here, but I have to at least do my due diligence. I changed my mind. No, I don't. Ah, come on! Yeah, let's get some... Let's give this new music some airtime. Also, I want to see if there's any dialogue between A2 and Emil.
What's that?
Use power fire to force him to stop.
I've been through this before. It's really the only way to get his attention for some reason.